Whoever thought that just because President Traore is a military leader, that means he is not good for Burkina Faso, thought wrong. Without mincing words, we can boldly say that he is the best thing to have ever happened to Burkina Faso since the assassination of Thomas Sankara by the West. The Western media might not publish this, but the fact is that a lot of development has been going on in Burkina Faso, in a move that shows that Traore is not just committed to fighting insecurity in the country. The transitional government of Traore just acquired some powerful electric buses from China. The arrival of these buses marks a significant milestone and achievement in the Burkinabe transportation industry. The interesting thing is that some experts suggest that it's very possible that Burkina Faso could venture into the manufacturing of these buses locally. However, the question is, why did Burkina Faso choose to partner with China in the acquisition of these buses? Why not the West, specifically the United States? Let's find out. Since he came to power, Traore has been acquiring powerful equipment and machinery for both the military and the agricultural sectors of the country. Just 2 months earlier, instead of spending money on irrelevant things such as luxury vehicles for public servants, Traore invested massively in the Burkinabe agricultural sector, acquiring tractors, seedlings, and several agricultural inputs. However, recently, he has moved to the transport sector to modernize the sector by acquiring the Yutong electric buses. For those of you not aware, Yutong is a leading Chinese manufacturer celebrated for its high-quality commercial vehicles that are shaping public transport systems worldwide. Interestingly, Yutong already had a presence in Africa. For example, over 1,200 Yutong buses have been transported to the company's clients in Nigeria, including the Nigerian Chamber of Commerce, the National Federation of Trade Union, and other major public transport operators in major cities such as Lagos and Abuja. So what makes this bus so special? The Yutong buses are renowned for their exceptional reliability, efficiency, and advanced features. Each of the buses is equipped with cutting-edge technology aimed at enhancing safety, comfort, and overall passenger experience. One of the most outstanding features of the Yutong bus is its ergonomic seating, which was carefully designed to provide optimal comfort during long commutes. In addition to the superior seating arrangement, the bus is equipped with sophisticated climate control systems that ensure a pleasant interior environment regardless of external weather conditions. Even if the weather is very hot or very cold, passengers can enjoy a comfortable journey thanks to the temperature regulation system operational in the bus. The Yutong bus also has advanced navigation tools that facilitate efficient route planning and real-time tracking. Another magnificent feature of the Yutong bus is that it was designed to be environmentally friendly and is fuel efficient, which aligns with global trends toward reducing carbon footprint. With these, we can say that investing in these buses was a good move by the Traore administration. Not only does it promote sustainable transport solutions in Burkina Faso, but the introduction of these buses represents a significant leap in the country's efforts to modernize its public transportation system. By embracing these state-of-the-art vehicles, Burkina Faso is not only enhancing mobility for its citizens, but also underscoring its commitment to delivering world-class transportation that meets the needs of the growing urban population. And just as we are excited about this development, the citizens of Burkina Faso are also excited as well. I mean, who wouldn't be? Just the thought of boarding a bus that not only arrives right on time, but is also very comfortable is more than enough to make life easier. According to a local Burkinabe commuter, the introduction of the Yutong buses is a welcome development. It means more reliable and comfortable journeys, which make a big difference in our daily lives. We are excited to see this development firsthand. Now, one thing you should know is that the acquisition of these buses does not only benefit the transport sector of the country, it has a ripple effect on other sectors of the economy. Think about it. When the government creates good roads and bridges, people and goods will be able to move freely, trading will be effective, and investors will be attracted to that country. It's the same thing when the government invests in schools, hospitals, and other infrastructure. This social good usually has a ripple effect on other sectors of the economy. So in Burkina Faso, the acquisition of these buses will have a ripple effect on other sectors of the economy. By investing in the buses, the government is not only addressing mobility, but also laying the groundwork for sustainable economic growth and societal progress. You see, one of the major reasons for investing in the Yutong bus was to address some of the challenges associated with rapid urbanization. For cities such as the capital city, Ouagadougou, which is battling with increasing population density, an efficient and reliable public transport system is needed to alleviate traffic congestion, reduce carbon emissions, and improve the overall air quality. Hence the need for the Yutong buses. With the buses, the government aims to enhance the daily lives of citizens, ensuring easy access to education, employment, and health facilities. The Yutong bus, with its low carbon emission rate, will also help to reduce air pollution in the capital city and other major cities dealing with air pollution from carbon emissions. In addition, the Yutong buses add some kind of aesthetic to the cities and improve the overall image of the country, which can potentially attract investors. It can also stimulate economic activities, as people will be able to move themselves and their goods and services freely. This, in turn, contributes to the overall development and economic growth of the country. So, with our full chest, we can say that indeed Burkina Faso is on the path towards modernizing. And it's all thanks to President Ibrahim Traore and the deepening ties that Burkina Faso is building with China. In the earlier part of this video, we asked a question. Why did Burkina Faso choose to partner with China and not the West in the acquisition of these buses? Well, the answer is not far-fetched. It's not news that since Traore came to power, he has distanced himself and the country from the West, which Traore has accused of having neo-colonial and imperialist tendencies. According to Traore, the West has continued to exploit African countries without any benefit to the countries, and he has made it his mission to change the narrative. This is why Traore has shifted from building alliances with Western countries to focusing on building relations with non-Western countries, including China, Russia, North Korea, Turkey, and Iran. Since he came to power, these are the countries that he has partnered with and bought military equipment and other equipment needed in the country. China has become a very key partner in Burkina Faso's socio-economic development and security cooperation. Not only has China pledged to support Burkina Faso in its fight against insecurity by providing military vehicles and high-quality military equipment, but China has also pledged to support Burkina Faso in its development efforts. Since 2018, China and Burkina Faso have engaged in diplomatic relations after Burkina Faso severed ties with Taiwan. At the time, the president of Burkina Faso was Rochmark. And when Traore came on the scene, this relation naturally continued. Now, it's not just Burkina Faso that has continued to deepen relations with China against the West. Other countries in the Sahel, including Mali and Niger, as well as other African countries, have also followed this trend. And one of the major reasons why African countries are picking China over the West is because of its non-interference policy. As you well know, the West likes to impose itself on African countries, dictating what should and should not be done. To the West, African countries are children who should be guided on what they feel is the right path. It's why loans from the IMF and World Bank or financial aid from the US or European Union usually come with conditions. Even when these conditions are not in the interest of the citizens of the African countries, the leaders of the countries are expected to fulfill those conditions before the loans or aid are given. The painful part is that sometimes the conditions come in the form of benefits to the West, which more than surpasses the loan or aid to be given in exchange. However, unlike the West, China practices a non-interference policy, and relations with African countries are based on mutual benefit. While the West may want to influence the politics of that country in exchange for aid, China doesn't have any business with that. This is the reason why even though Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are currently ruled by military leaders, China is among those countries that have never condemned them and continue to foster relations with them. So, you can see why Burkina Faso had to buy these buses from China. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.